Bayev. Number 17 is Dostonbek Kamdanov. 19, Aziz Ganiev. 23, Sherzod Esenov. Number 8 is Jamshid Iskandarov. 9 is Olditsun Kamra Bekov. Number 10, Ruslanbek Yenov. Number 20, Azizbek Aminov. Number 21 is Igor Sergeyev. And for the Colombians, the goalkeepers are number 1, David Ospina. Number 24, Alvaro Montero. Joined by 4, Santiago Arias. 13, Yeremina. 18, Wiladita. 22, Diva Machado. Number 6, Richard Rios. 5, Kevin Castaño. 8 is Jorge Carrascal. 15, Juan Portilla. 20, Juan Fernando Quintero. 21, Jaminton Campas. 9 is John Cordoba. 19, Cucho Hernandez. 26, Andres Gomez. And we are just about ready to go. That has taken us right up to kick-off. Colombia are going to kick us off, defending the goal away to our right-hand side. They are in their away kit this evening, which is dark green with yellow trim and bright yellow socks. The White Wolves are in their all-white traditional kit and will be kicking from left to right. Great atmosphere, as you would expect, with the two teams making their competition bow today. A largely Colombian fan base, also something that you would expect. Uzbekistan have won a free kick here for a foul on their star man, Eldor Shomurodov. Uzbekistan will have the first opportunity to put some pressure on this Colombian defence. Free kick will be about 35 yards out, just right of centre. Fazuliev is the man. 22-year-old is standing over the ball, and he's going to deliver this into the Colombian box. Two-man wall for Colombia. It's been put up by Camila Vargas. Nasruliev come across with a left-footed option too. Nasruliev shapes to knock the ball in, but Fazuliev is the man who takes it. It's headed away in the middle by a Colombian defender, and the final touch has come off the Uzbekistan player, and it's out for a throw into Colombia. So well dealt with there. It was Jefferson Lerma who got the header on that free kick. Luis Diaz draws the first foul of the game for Colombia. Rustam Ashumatov just got a little bit too close to the Bayern Munich man. Free kick to the South Americans, taken quickly. All in the middle of the pitch with Jefferson Lerma. Moved on to Lukumi. Gives it to his central defensive partner in Davinson Sanchez. James Rodriguez, veteran schemer for Los Cafeteros in midfield, gets his first touch. Over the halfway line. Sanchez. Out there's Gustavo Puerta, right hand side. Lerma's gone for the ball over the top. It's a good idea. Daniel Munoz, a willing runner as always from right back, loves to get forward. That one was slightly overhit. It's out for a goal kick to Uzbekistan. Outnumbered, the Uzbek supporters, but certainly not outsung or indeed outdanced here. A lot of national costume, a lot of drums going off here around the Mexico City Stadium, the Central Asian country. Thoroughly intended to enjoy this tournament. Around about 40 million people back in Uzbekistan. You are listening to independent studio-based off-tube commentary of this competition. Will be covered by your local provider. John Arias puts it into the centre circle. It's collected by Sanchez. Out to Munoz. Uzbekistan famed for their parsimonious defence. Referee's played an advantage, only briefly though. Luis Diaz didn't have anywhere to go. So the referee's going to give the foul. Johan Mojica was the man who's gone down. Your referee, by the way, is Anthony Taylor. If you are a Premier League watcher, you'll know Anthony Taylor. VAR this evening is Ivan Bibek. The standard of the refereeing and the VAR officiating has been very good so far in this tournament. It's been a relief to not have to talk about refereeing decisions constantly. And this is a chance for Colombia. Free kicks 25 yards out, level with the left-hand edge of the penalty area. Arias is standing over it. He's going to be the right-footed option. Chance. Cross comes in left-footed. Keeper comes, punches. Not very convincing from Yusupov, but gets away with it. It's cleared away on that far side by Uzbekistan. The referee has stopped the game. Ball had gone out over on the far side. It's a throw-in to Colombia. It was James Rodriguez who put that free kick in with his left foot. In Yusupov game. A little flap at it, but got it away. Colombia have it again. Sanchez. On to Munoz. 5.5 minutes gone. No score. Group K. Uzbekistan and Colombia. 3 points will put the winners top of the group after DR Congo. Portugal drew 1-1 earlier on today. Disappointing performance from the Portuguese, but a famous point for DR Congo. Yohan Wissa with the equalising goal there after Neves had given Portuguese an early lead. Uzbekistan have a throw-in in their left-back area. Shukurov sends it up the line. Here's a chance for Uranov to run at Colombian defence, but he's well watched by Lukimi, who got across. Long ball forward, it's chased by Luis Suarez, but hooked clear by Abdaliev. And here's a chance. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Anthony Taylor spotted that and has given the free kick. And it's going to be a yellow card here. First yellow card of the game. It's going to go to Johan Mojica of Colombia. Just 7 minutes on the clock. Fazuliev was the man who got beyond him. Been a lively start from Abusbek Fazuliev. He was away from Mojica, and Mojica just holds him to the floor. That is worthy of a yellow card, and another free kick in a dangerous area, the second one of the game for Uzbekistan. Just 22 years old. Abusbek Fazuliev. One of a couple of players, along with his captain, Shumuradov, who played their football for Istanbul Başakşehir in Turkey. His free kick isn't the best. It was blocked by the one-man wall, who was Luis Diaz. A bit of a waste that time from Fazuliev. Through in to Uzbekistan. Been a lively start from Cannavaro's side. He'll be delighted with what he's seen in the opening stages. Certainly not overawed by the nominally more illustrious opponents. Kusanov. Drops it out to this right-hand side. Karimov. Good switch out to that left wing this time. Nasruliev towards the edge of the penalty area. Was looking for the run of Shumuradov. Cleared away by Colombia, but it's just hacked clear by Camilo Vargas. And that's gone all the way through to his opposite number, Yusupov. Colombia struggling to get a foothold here in the opening 9 minutes. Good ball between the lines. Uzbekistan come again. This time it's won back by Jefferson Lerma. Lerma had no options short. Colombia do manage to retain possession. And Lerma gets back on it. 10 yards inside his own half. He's going to go for the long pass. Nowhere near Luis Diaz though. Ambitious ball from Jefferson Lerma, but was never really on. It ran away for a throw-in. To Uzbekistan in the right back area. Kusanov, the Manchester City man. 27 caps for his country, by far the most European experience. Champions League performer for Manchester City. Uzbekistan have a goal kick after it was just knocked long forward by Gustavo Puerta. Ranked 50 by FIFA, Uzbekistan. It's not their highest FIFA ranking since they gained independence in 1991. They were up to 45 in 2006. Qualified well for this tournament, finished behind Iran in both qualifying rounds to make it here. Lost to Canada and the Netherlands in friendlies, but decent form, and they're on the attack again. Munoz gets a foot in. It's one back though by Karamov, but the referee this time is giving a foul against Luis Suarez. Probably the correct decision was just called by Abdullayev. Free kick to Colombia. James Rodriguez has to drop deep to get on the ball. So Colombia just trying to establish a little passage of possession here. Rodriguez goes out to the right hand side. Sanchez moves it on to Munoz. Infield to Puerta. Rodriguez again, a little bit of space this side for Mojica. Mojica puts the ball in the box. Oh, heavy touch from Puerta. Shot would have been on if he'd controlled that a little bit better. Shamuradov tussles with Davinson Sanchez. Ball's gone out for a throw-in. It's got in the way of Colombia. There's a good ball into the box by Johan Mojica, and Puerta I think he should have done a little bit better there. Luis Diaz. Maybe a chance to run at the defender, but he loses out. Just ran straight into Vasiliev. Vasiliev had a really good start here. Opening 12 minutes, no score. No real chances, but Uzbeks have started well. Colombia coming, left-hand side, Mojica. John Arias comes into a central area to pick the ball up. Puerta back to John Arias. Arias turns, looks for an option, just drops it off to Lerma. Again, James Rodriguez. This time he's gone for the big switch to Munoz. Munoz, oh, he's offside. Flag's gone up. A little bit sloppy from Daniel Munoz. No need to be offside there. Just seeing the replay, was just marginally off. Free kick's a little bit wasteful from Uzbekistan. Colombia have it back. Jefferson Lerma, man on, didn't see it. Oh, he gets away with it. Free kick is given. Shamuradov. Jefferson Lerma's just gesturing to his teammates that no one told him man on except me. Shamuradov very nearly caught him out there. It was unfortunate to be penalised. Header is won by Karimov. Down on this left-hand touchline, throw in to Colombia. In the hands of Mojica. Mojica's left hand bandage. Luis Diaz does well. Gets away from a couple of players. Goes for the 1-2. Luis Suarez wants a free kick. Isn't going to get one. Uzbekistan can break. Down the left-hand side for Suliev. Suliev's got a little bit of space. Looks for the deep cross to Shamuradov. He's overhit it. It was a good idea. Shamuradov had just pulled off the defender at the back post. Vasiliev saw him as he tried to pick him out with a deep swirling cross. It's got one bounce out for a goal kick to Colombia. And we have just about reached the quarter-hour mark. It is Uzbekistan 0, Colombia 0. Colombia finished third in CONMEBOL qualification. Only Argentina scored more goals than Colombia in what is always a tough qualifying section. Long ball looking for Luis Suarez. Good idea. Just overhit. It's all the way through to Yusupov. Yusupov has stayed down after that challenge. Just ran into defending, ran into Kusan. Not entirely sure why Yusupov has stayed down there. Although stayed down he has, and actually the two members of the Uzbek medical team are going to come on to treat Budke Yusupov, the veteran goalkeeper for Uzbekistan. Looking at his left knee, by the looks of it, didn't look anything in it to me. He's one of 16 players based in the Uzbekistan domestic league. Plays for Navbahor Namangan. This will be a 41st cap for Budke Yusupov, who, unsurprisingly, is back on his feet. We are back underway. Loose play though from Nasrullayev. Throw in to Colombia, taken quickly. A little bit more urgency from Colombia. Poor pass from Lerma though. Collected by Moscovoy. Colombia win it back. John Arias thought about the shot from distance. Now he'll hit one. Oh, and it's not far away. He wants a corner kick. He's not going to get one. There's a lot of people in the stand on this side thought that was a goal. Arias eventually took the shot on from distance. I think Yusupov's got it covered. It's gone low down to his left-hand side. Did not take a touch. Andy Taylor's given the goal kick to Uzbekistan. The first real effort of the evening comes from John Arias. Former Wolverhampton Wanderers player, John Arias. Scored a couple of goals recently in their friendly win over Jordan. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Back in Brazil now, playing for Palmeiras. And in possession in the centre circle now for Colombia. Arias gives and goes. Munoz goes down the wing. Munoz with the low cross. Suarez. Challenge comes in from the defender. Good bit of defending there from Abdullayev, and it's going to be a corner kick. Suarez made that near post run that all good strikers make, and Abdullayev was alert to it. He's put it behind for the first corner of the game, and it's come to the Colombians, and the fans rise over behind that corner flag. Ball in towards the back post. It's one in the air. Chance cleared away. Good defending. Abdullayev it was who got rid of it. Jefferson Lerma won the header. Suarez was sniffing around. A little bit better this from Colombia in the last couple of minutes. Lukumi just allows Huerta to take over. Back to Lukumi. Sanchez. Moved on to Munoz. Right hand side. in the centre circle. John Lukumi, 62% possession in the opening 19 minutes here for the South Americans. Arias again has dropped deep to get on the ball, goes past his man, takes on Uranov. Support from Munoz. Ball played into the centre for Puerta. Puerta didn't really want it there. You can only volley it back to Lukumi as the Uzbeks trying to get up the field. It's been hemmed in a little bit. Arias, Rodriguez, nice little 1-2. Now there's space. Arias went for the glory pass. There was loads of space out on this left-hand side for Johan Mojica. But John Arias went for the killer through ball towards Luis Diaz. Didn't get there through to Yusupov. Shikarov for Uzbekistan. Swaps passes with Abdullayev. Moved on to Kusano. Mozgovoy back to Kusanov, who's closed down by Luis Diaz. Back into Abdullayev. Kind of a hybrid three centre-backs that Uzbekistan are playing. Abdullayev, Kusanov and Ashurikov. All played up the line by Ashurmatov. The general direction of Vasiliev, but nowhere near him in reality, through to Camilo Vargas. Another veteran goalkeeper, Camilo Vargas. He's 2 years older than Yusupov, 37 years old. Plays his club football in Mexico for Atlas. So home from home. This one tonight in Mexico City for the Colombian stopper. 21 minutes played. Independent studio-based off-tube commentary of this Group K clash. That was difficult to see. Colombia on the attack, left-hand side. Mojica. Infielder Arias. Arias has been busy in these opening few minutes. James Rodriguez, edge of the box, thought about the shot. Turns away. It's up to the right-hand side and Munoz. Munoz. Back to Lerma. 40 yards out, central. James Rodriguez comes to get it now. Luis Diaz has it. That's good. All wide. Crossing the penalty area. It's a terrible ball in. Gustavo Puerta. It's in a good position. Colombia had men in the penalty area, and Puerta's just wildly overhit it. Straight out for a goal kick to Uzbekistan. Fabio Cannavaro, I think, will be delighted with how things have gone. Just that one long-range effort from John Arias. Foul committed. Quite a clumsy one by Karimov, down by this right-hand corner flag. I think he was quite happy to foul Jefferson Lerma down there, knowing that it was a long way from right by the corner flag. Colombia attack, and we're going to have the hydration break there. That's really flown past the opening 22 minutes. Pretty open game, nothing much to tell you about in the way of clear goal-mouth opportunities. Uzbekistan started pretty brightly. Colombia gradually got on top, but haven't made a ton of chances. One yellow card for Johan Mojica, and just the one shot in that opening quarter of the game. The one from John Arias. Uzbekistan head to play Portugal. They head north to Houston to play Portugal in their next group game, where Colombia stay in this country. They will play DR Congo in Guadalajara before the match day 3 clashes. We'll see Uzbekistan take on Congo, and that one is in Atlanta, Georgia, in Then the heavyweight clash. Colombia take on Portugal in Miami, Florida. Those games on the 28th. It's been a great 24 hours around the World Cup. So all the big hitters turned up yesterday. 2 goals from Kylian Mbappe. 2 goals from Erling Haaland. And then to top it all off, we saw 3 goals from a certain Lionel Messi. Harry Kane joined in the action this evening too, with 2 goals as England saw off Croatia 4-2. Ghana left it very, very late. They were quite fortunate, beating Panama 1-0 in that Group L match earlier on today too. So with these two being the 47th and 48th teams to enter, we've now seen everyone play. And appetites have been well and truly whetted for the rest of this tournament. Colombia coming into this one, they've won 5 of the last 6 group games. They didn't qualify 2022, but 2014 and 2018 made it out of the group section both times, winning 5 of 6. FIFA rank 13 currently. Many people's dark horses in this competition as the hydration break just about comes to an end. And we restart. The drop ball given back to Colombia right down by that corner flag. The 2 teams have taken on a little bit of water and no doubt some instructions from Fabio Cannavaro and Néstor Lorenzo. 26 minutes gone, no score, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Uzbekistan have it, left hand side, down by the corner flag. Uranov is trying to wriggle away from Munoz, can't do so. Throw into Colombia, taken quickly and sent long. One in the air though by Abdulayev. The Uzbekistan defenders definitely have the height advantage up there against Luis Suarez, who's quite an isolated figure so far. Needs to get some bodies around him. Davinson Sanchez, unchallenged on the halfway line, just rolls it in to Lerma and gets it back, assesses his options. Puerta back into the centre circle, trying to direct traffic with his right hand, just move a few people away from him. He's played it out to Luis Diaz, been on the periphery so far. He spins a good ball out to Munoz. Munoz miscontrolled it though, I think he misjudged the flight. Daniel Munoz headed it straight up in the air. By the time it came down, Shukurov was right on top of him. Oh, there's a loose touch as well by Puerta. Yeah, nervy start from Puerta, just a young man, 22 years of age. Luis Diaz runs into 2 Uzbek defenders that time. Uzbekistan have worked it out to the left-hand side. Nasruliev looks for the run of Shamuradov. Shamuradov challenges. Lukimi wants a hand ball, doesn't get it. Eventually does get it actually. Took Anthony Taylor a little while to penalise Eldor Shamuradov. Saw a replay, didn't look like a hand ball either. We'll pass that though from Colombia. Throw in on the halfway line for the White Wolves. Ball rolled back to the goalkeeper, Yusupov. Dressed all in orange this evening, protecting the goal away to our left-hand side. It's launched away by Yusupov, who's all the way through to Vargas. Sanchez retreats to collect the ball off his goalkeeper. Colombia can build out from the back, be pretty cagey. Opening 28 minutes here in Mexico City. Just the one shot. Long ball forward. Luis Diaz tries to get in behind. Kusanov wins the header. Vasiliev. The referee's given a push by Gustavo Puerta on Vasiliev, who's back there defending. Uzbekistan will have a free kick in their own penalty area. Uzbekistan with the Central Asian Nations Cup winners in 2025. Colombia, their biggest major honour being the Copa America that they won in 2001. Looking for a deep run in the tournament this time around. Mexique has ran into Karimov. Karimov's on the attack. Now then, here's a chance for Shamuradov. Shamuradov's trying to cut inside Davinson Sanchez. Just for a minute, looked like he might be in a shooting position. Davinson Sanchez ran him down, and then a foul over on that far side. Shehzad Nasruliev has caught Daniel Munoz, the Crystal Palace player. Free kick to Colombia. Daniel Munoz, UEFA Europa Conference League winner this year with Crystal Palace. To add another medal in this tournament. Clock has ticked past 30 minutes here in Mexico City. I haven't had an awful lot to tell you about here. It is Uzbekistan 0, Colombia 0. Catch up with this one on your local broadcaster. Munoz with a chance to whip the ball in. Comes back on his left foot. Finds Lerma. Big switch from Sanchez. Here's Diaz, gets his head to it. There's no one there though. That was a poor decision really from Colombia. Mexique, oh, he's under pressure from Vasiliev. Vasiliev's quick. Mexique knew there. You could hear the footsteps of Abusbek Vasiliev. He really had to stretch his legs to Johan Mexique to get him to his goalkeeper. Did so. Left hand side, John Arias. Arias, that's a good ball into the penalty area. Chance, oh, it's hit the crossbar, it's hit the post, sorry. Luis Diaz has hit the post for Colombia. That is by far the closest we've came. Wonderful pass from John Arias. Luis Diaz, tight angle. It was very similar to the goal Kylian Mbappe scored yesterday for France, the first goal. Slip ball through, across the goalkeeper from Luis Diaz. Just trying to see if the goalkeeper got a touch. The goalkeeper did not get a touch. It's at the base of the post and about straight back into the arms of Udgir Yusupov. That's the closest we've come. Uzbekistan get a life as Colombia strike the post. Colombia pushing again, right hand side. There's a little bit of encouragement from the South Americans. Poor pass though. Lerma overhits that one towards Daniel Munoz. It's gone out for a throw into Uzbekistan in that left back area. Pockets of Uzbekistan supporters around the place still making a good noise, although it's a sea of a yellow in most places that you look. Luis Diaz has won the ball here and he's going to try and run Ashurumov. Oh, and the referee's going to give a foul and a yellow card. It's Kusanov who's absolutely flattened Luis Diaz down on that touchline. It was a foot race around about 30 yards between Luis Diaz and Abdulkadir Kusanov. Luis Diaz got there first. It was just taken out by Kusanov. Had no choice really but to bring down Luis Diaz. That's the second yellow card of the game. Johan Mejika picked up the first one. Kusanov picks up the second. So 1 yellow each. A free kick for Colombia out on the left-hand touchline. James Rodriguez, 34-year-old, is going to knock this in to the penalty area. Uzbekistan defenders with a clear height advantage in there, but a good pass. Always negate that. It's one at the back post. Keeper comes to claim. Jefferson Lerma was up there challenging. He was actually challenging for his own header. Initially headed the ball straight up in the air. Then chased the goalkeeper down, but Yusupov got there. Seeing a replay of Luis Diaz's effort that's hit the post. He's unfortunate that it hasn't come out to one of his own men who were following in on the rebound. Luis Suarez was in the middle of the 6-yard box, but the ball bounced straight back at the goalkeeper. Anthony Taylor's just encouraging Idke Yusupov to hurry up a little bit. We haven't seen too much time wasted in this tournament, but ever since Yusupov went down injured quite early on, he doesn't appear to be in a huge rush. Value for point here will not be lost on Uzbekistan, particularly in light of the earlier result. Portugal won, DR Congo won. Uzbekistan will have that DR Congo game circled as the one they can pick up the 3 points to help them get out of this group. Colombian fans all around this stadium having a bounce. Really good noise and colour. It's been such a fun tournament so far, as always. This game could just do with a goal though to liven it up. Puerta, John Arias, back to Lukumi, on to Davinson Sanchez, wide is Munoz. James Rodriguez twists, turns, finds Lerma again. Lukumi. Square to Davinson Sanchez. Moves on to Munoz. Munoz, yellow socks, low around his shins. Got a very distinctive style, is Daniel Munoz. You can always pick him out. Forward for Rodriguez. That's easy. Too easy though for the big Uzbek defenders to deal with. Abdullayev, it was him, cleared it. Colombia, a sustained spell of possession at the minute. That's good from Luis Diaz. Defenders totally saw themselves. Luis Diaz, ball in towards the edge of the penalty area. He was well covered by Moskoyer. Uzbekistan try and bring it away. Can't do so. Shamuradov's lost out. Rodriguez has it. Left hand side, clipped in towards Luis Diaz. That was a difficult pass for him. And now Shamuradov's done well and wins a free kick. Went to ground there. He probably could have got away, could Eldor Shamuradov. But had his heels clipped by Lukumi. And a chance for Uzbekistan just to relieve the pressure that was building on that goal. 38 minutes played, scoreless here. Uzbekistan 0, Colombia 0. Free kick on the halfway line for Uzbekistan. Wasted though, again. And Eldor Shamuradov not happy with Kusanov, who knocked that long and pretty aimless. Straight out for a goal kick to Colombia. Uzbekistan need to look after the ball just a little bit better when they do get it. So there are going to be large portions of this game when they don't have possession. Concentration is going to be key at the back. All these Uzbek defenders. Davinson Sanchez. Again, James Rodriguez comes deep. Abdelayev is on his case pretty quickly. He has to go back to Lukumi. Diaz. Only Lionel Messi scored more goals in South American qualifying than Luis Diaz. This qualification process was very tight in CONMEBOL this time round. Argentina were well clear, but the other 5 teams in behind, you could have thrown a blanket over all 5 of them. And Bolivia failed to make it out of the Intercontinental playoff qualification tournament. Chance, Diaz, edge of the box, in for Suarez. It's going to break. Here's a chance. Oh, great defending. Unbelievable bit of defending. James Rodriguez thought he was going to put Colombia 1-0 up there. 2 defenders broke in, ball played forward, and it's gone in. It's a goal. Daniel Munoz has scored. Daniel Munoz with a stunning, improvised, right-footed, volleyed finish. Really out of nowhere. Uzbekistan hadn't really got themselves reorganised after that block. James Rodriguez had the first opportunity. 2 defenders dived in, made a great block. The ball came out. It was played back in for Daniel Munoz. Daniel Munoz on the half turn with the outside of his right foot flicked volley. It's Luis Diaz with the run. Daniel Munoz is onside. This will count. It's such a good finish. Ball from Luis Diaz. Munoz is probably only 7 yards out when he hits that, but it's dropping over his shoulder. He's hit it with the outside of his right foot on the volley. It's gone sort of straight over the head of Yusupov, but he's so close to it. Yusupov doesn't have time to react. The ball is in the back of the net. Colombia have got the lead. And really, having not threatened this Uzbek defence, a moment of quality from Luis Diaz and Daniel Munoz. And Los Cafeteros have lift-off here in Mexico. 41 minutes on the clock in this Group K clash, and it's the opening goal of the evening. It is Colombia 1, Uzbekistan 0. Uzbekistan so close to reaching half-time as well, scoreless. Kusanov, who's had a wobbly few minutes, Kusanov, since he conceded that free kick which led to him being booked. He knocked a free kick long straight out of play. Was nearly caught in possession just now. Uzbekistan could probably do with getting to half-time now. Just the 1 goal behind. Give a chance for Fabio Cannavaro to reorganise the White Wolves, who were largely untroubled by Colombia's superior possession stats. But then the one moment of quality has changed the game. It's such a good finish. Improvised from Daniel Munoz. Really out of nowhere, Colombia have the lead here in Mexico City. 2 minutes to go to half-time. Uzbekistan 0, Colombia 1.
Yeah.
Ball is at the feet of Abdelayev. He swaps passes with Mozgoyo. Back to Abdelayev, moved on to this right-hand side. He's looking for Karimov. Karimov has it. Has to go back to Kusanov. Kusanov's chased down by Diaz. That's Ruliev looks long. Urinov had made the run, but Urinov couldn't get there. Rustam Ashumatov with a long pass, which was overhit and out for a throw in to Colombia. Of course, should have just settled Colombia down slightly. Cleared long by John Lacombe. Won by Abdullayev. Picked up though by Arias. Diaz inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez moved it on to Diaz. To Lerma, to Diaz, to Munoz. Colombia moving it round a little bit more freely now. Confidence flowing with the goal. John Arias goes for the little one too. John Arias thinks about the shot. Goes wide to Munoz. Back to Puerta. Colombia asking questions in the shadow of half time. Puerta shot from distance. And I mean from distance. It was James Rodriguez who had the shot. He's a good maybe 40 yards out. One bounce into the arms of Lutke Yusupov. We are into 5 minutes of stoppage time here. At the end of this first half, where is Uzbekistan 0, Colombia 1. This first half has absolutely flown by. It hasn't been the most entertaining game you've ever watched. But it certainly passed by. Been pretty easy on the eye. And here's a chance for Uzbekistan. We're going to have a corner here. Urinov had made a run down the right-hand channel. A little chance for Uzbekistan right on half-time to try and put some pressure on this Colombian back line. Seeing a replay of the offside decision involved in the goal. Daniel Munoz clearly onside. Abusbek Vasiliev for the corner. In towards the penalty spot. It's won by Mexique. Colombia can bring it away. Luis Diaz does well, and Luis Diaz is then fouled. The foul was committed by Bekes Karimov, and Karimov is lucky, I think, not to get a yellow card there. Diaz was trying to get round the outside of him, right down in front of the technical areas, and Karimov just pushed him. Doesn't pick up a yellow card. It will be a free kick to Colombia. Two minutes of the 5 added on. Ball is back at the feet of Camille Valles. Not had a save to make yet, the Colombian goalkeeper. Long ball. It was Diaz with a little hand in the back of Karimov that time. He was trying to sell the free kick. The referee wasn't buying it. Throw into Colombia. Mexique just goes back to Lukumi. John Arias. Arias has had a good game. He caught the eye. Happy to get on the ball. The Palmeiras man. Sanchez. Ex-Tottenham Hotspur. Luis Suarez, we've not seen too much of. Plays it wide to Munoz. Munoz. Back to Puerta. Lerma. Colombia just trying to create one more chance before half time. Munoz with a big switch to Luis Diaz. Diaz gets there. He's going to have a run at his man. Picks out Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes for the little one too with Arias. Into the penalty area, has a chance. Luis Diaz is smuggled away for a corner kick. Good play from Colombia, almost overplayed it if anything. Arias and Rodriguez both could have got a shot off. Diaz went for the low cross, and it's behind for a corner kick. 90 seconds of the first half, stoppage time to play. This corner kick is punched away from the goalkeeper. Oh, he made a right mess of that, got away with it. Shot comes in from Puerta. It was blocked. by Akmal Moskoyov. Flew in far side to the Colombians. Néstor Lorenzo, the Argentinian coach, will be delighted, having watched quite a few of the premium teams in this tournament struggle to break down perceived lesser opposition, namely Portugal earlier on. We've seen Switzerland, Belgium, Brazil all struggle a little bit. This 1-0 half-time lead will delight Néstor Lorenzo. Ball is back with Abdullayev into the feet of Shukurov. Abdullayev again. It's Colombia's turn to sit off, just allow possession for Uzbekistan. Moscovoy trying to turn it around the corner. Asruliev wins the header. And that will be the last action of the first half. Anthony Taylor blows his whistle. Entertaining first half here in the Mexico City Stadium. 32 minutes, Luis Diaz hit the post with the first real chance of the game for Colombia. Lovely through ball from John Arias, and then the goal came on 41 minutes. Luis Diaz with a through ball and a really fun, improvised right-footed finish from Daniel Munoz from about 7 yards.
Yeah, Yusupov. Half-time score here. Jones for second half commentary, where it is Uzbekistan 0, Colombia 1.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page.
Itu tangan tadi
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok.